In this video lecture, I'm going to teach you how to swap different values using call by reference, okay? So, first of all, we're going to create 3 different classes here. So, first of all, we'll go ahead and create the first class, and I'm going to name this class swap value or swap first. Okay, swap first. Then I'll go ahead and create another class. Let's just make this to be the class alone. Then I'll create another class, and I'm going to call this class to be swap second. Swap second, that is okay. All right. Then I'm going to create another class, and I'm going to call that class to be class call ref. Is called by reference, okay? So call ref, and this is where our public method is going to be in the last class. So now in the first class, which is swap first, I'll go ahead and initialize int, let's say a b. Okay, let's name this to be num1, so it will be easier for us. Num2, num3, num4, plus semicolon at the end. So now you go ahead and create a method using the swap first, the class name. Create a constructor class swap first int num1, int num2, so, and let's name num3. Inside here, you initialize num3 is equal to num1, and let's say num4. Let's make this to be num3 and num4 here. So I want to swap these numbers, and we must be very careful when we are exchanging these numbers. I think I should use different names, num1 and num2, and here I should use a and b, so that we can't run into problem, because we'll be okay, a and b. All right, that is okay for me. So let's go ahead and use a and b, because I'll write in too many nums here and we might run into problem that we will not know what we're going to do again. Okay, so for the num1 is equal to a. All right, so that is easier for us, and num2 is equal to b. Put a semicolon at the end. So now go over to swap second, and inside here you create a method. I'm going to name this to be void swap. Name this to be void swap, and it's going to take the name of this first class, and that is the argument, and let's put ns inside here. Okay, so int, let's create a variable int output. Int output is equal to s dot num1, press semicolon at the end. Then I'll say s dot num1 is equal to s dot num2, put a semicolon at the end, and let's say s dot num2 is equal to output. So put a semicolon, and we want to swap these numbers. I'm going to show us how to do that. So going into class call ref, we first of all create a public method, public static void main, string args, the argument, and outside here you go ahead and put the curly braces, and let's copy this, swap first, copy. So press this here and let this be s2, okay, because we have an s here already. So s2 is equal to new swap first. So let's swap these two numbers. Let's call these two numbers to be 20 and 20 and 10. So that's okay. Put a semicolon at the end, 20 and 10, and you see how to swap this. System dot out dot print line, system dot out dot print line. Okay, inside here I say before swapping, so put a concatenation s1 dot num1 plus, so put an escape character, and this is going to be plus s1 dot num2. Okay, so now, oh, this is s2 and not s1, so s2 and s2, that is the object we created here and not s1. All right, so the next thing we need now is we are going to call the class swap second. So copy this, swap second, put this dot, and let this be s2 equal to new swap second plus semicolon at the end dot s2 dot s2 dot swap, so swap s2 dot swap s, okay, so this is our s, so we should be very careful. Okay, we have swap, let's make this to be swap1, and swap 1. So s2 dot swap 1, and let this be s2 swap second s2. So now for us to swap this, let's go ahead and copy this, the second one, just exactly the second one. So copy this and paste it here and name this after swapping. Okay, so after swapping, let's go ahead and go to configuration of this project. You can hit and run, and let's choose project 6 and hit OK, and go to main class and choose swap values. Okay, click on apply, and let's run this project and check it out. So I'm seeing 20, 20, and wow, this is num1 and num1. So put this to be num1 and num2. Go back here and put this to be num2 and not num1 and num1. So when you're using variables, you have to be very careful. That is why I keep changing this. So run this code again. Okay, so I have this 20, 20, and the escape character is writing as okay. The escape character is backward slash, and I put a forward slash. That is why it's showing forward slash. Okay, so I just need a space there. Let's run this again. Yes, you can see that it's now okay. So this is backward slash. So before swapping, I have inside here 20 and 10, and after swapping, you see just exactly the same number. It swapped it. I have 10 and 20. Right? So I know in the beginning of this lecture you didn't understand what I was actually doing, because you didn't understand what I mean by swapping different values. Okay, but now you've seen the end result and you see that I can swap two different values. All right, so go ahead and put it down and check it out. If you have any question under here, just let me know and I'm going to get back to you as soon as possible. So, and for your questions, please try to use the question and answer sections, and I'm always available to respond to your questions. So thank you so much, and I'm going to see you in the next video. We'll be handling another project, and it will be a very interesting project as well. So see you in the next video.